Hey everyone, welcome to the BioFounder GPS podcast. My name is Vadim, and I created this podcast to demystify and democratize the business side of getting a biotech and life sciences company from 0 to 1. Over the course of my career, I've been incredibly fortunate to work with founders that are tackling some of the most challenging and the most meaningful problems for humanity. But no matter whether they're working on a therapeutic or medical device, whether they're spinning out their technology from a university or coded an app in their kitchen, what I found is that founders typically end up facing the same sets of problems. How do you raise funding from investors? How do you tell your story in a way that would resonate with folks that may not have a PhD? How do you land your first customers and collaborations with strategic partners? And how do you do all this while still running a lab, a company, having some semblance of a social life, and maintaining your sanity? While there are many excellent publications and podcasts that cover the news and science parts of the industry, in my experience, I really haven't seen one place that provides actual practical advice for these founders to execute in these areas that is specific to biotech and life sciences. This is the gap that I hope this podcast will fill. On this podcast, you'll hear from life sciences investors who will peel back the curtain and show how they evaluate companies, from strategics who will show how they think about licensing and collaborations with startups, subject matter experts who will help us understand more technical topics, and of course, above all, founders that are building in this space. If this is something that you would want to see in the world, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe to this podcast on your platform of choice. Just search for BioFounder GPS. And if you'd like to go deeper on topics like these and get free access to fundraising materials and other resources, you could check out the BioFounder GPS newsletter and community, which is available for free at biofounder.io. And finally, if you have any suggestions for topics or know anyone that should be on the show, I'd love to hear from you. You could reach out to me directly at vadim@bench2bio.com or connect with me on LinkedIn. Thank you for listening, and let's get started.